Hey everybody, it's Mark Ellert here. Today, I want to talk to you about comparing ourselves to other people because it's something that's really easy to do, but it's not our friend. It's not a good habit to do, and I became aware of it. That's why there's a lot of times when we're reflecting about our life, when we don't feel very content with it, we want something more, we want something bigger. It's easy for us to look at other people in the media and compare ourselves, but that's not healthy. It makes you even more unhappy about your situation. It can discourage us even more. It's not fair to do that to ourselves. We got to have some compassion and we got to be realistic. Like when you're not feeling good about yourself, it's not fair to check out your friends on Facebook and be like, oh man, homie's got like 2,000 friends, way more friends than me. It's not fair for you to look at the people in the media and be like, look at homie. Homie is doing awesome. He's rich and famous. He's got everything he needs. Everybody loves him. That's what you think. That's what the society labels as success. But you got to be thinking about it actually to each person. Because sure, society might say that homie's doing really good. He's in the media and he's rich and famous and people love him. We don't actually know if he's happy. We don't know if that person is content with their life and where they're at. All we're seeing is them in the media, so we think it's awesome and that's success. But it's to each their own. To each person, you can reframe and call what you want to call success. Because, check this out, everybody. I'm somebody, you might know my background a little bit. I came from an interesting background. My childhood was not very pleasant. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Age 19, I survived an attempted suicide that took my vision and resulted in a traumatic brain injury. And after my brain injury, being released from the hospital, I rehabilitated myself on my own. My family was unable to help at the time, so I literally made phone calls and I did what I had to, and I rehabilitated myself. It's been 19 years now that I've had my vision loss. The last 8 years, I've been living on my own. Right here, this is my own apartment, all my own space. I pay for all of my own bills. I do all my own grocery shopping. I'm high functioning and independent. And now, based on what I came from and what I'm doing with myself, that I lost my vision from a brain injury and did this on my own, that's success right there, baby. That's success. I don't need to be naked and famous and in the media to feel like I am successful. From where I came from and what I'm doing with myself, I'm very content and happy for it. Reframe it. Don't look at people in the media and be like, wow, that's success. It's really not, because you don't know if that person's happy. You don't even know if you would be happy doing that. Me, I'm someone with mental illness. If I was in the media constantly, I would not be doing well. I'd have insecurities. I've had codependency issues. I'd be worried about people judging me and watching me. Since I'm in the media constantly, I'd be watching every step I did. And when you got 5,000 friends on Facebook, half of those people don't even know anything about you. It's just a number. So everybody, success, you don't even know if that's what you want, and that's where it is. And that's what the label, what society calls successful. That means absolutely nothing, everyone, because you don't know if you'd enjoy it. You don't even know if they're happy. Reframe it to your own success. Remember where you came from and what you've done. Appreciate where you're at in your life, because then it's more likely for you to set realistic goals that you can accomplish and that you want to do. When you're looking at people and comparing yourself, you're either going to not set goals, you're just going to want to give up and be too discouraged and be like, what's the point? Or you're going to set goals that are pretty far from realistic. Like me getting naked and famous, that ain't happening. Now, once, not never. From where I came from, I'm doing happy with what I'm doing. That's why everyone, don't compare yourself. Same thing with mental health, everyone. If you're struggling with some things, don't be like, hey, it's not important for me to treat my mental health. It's not a big deal. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't minimize it. If you're saying, oh, I just have anxiety, I just have depression, I don't have trauma and complex post-traumatic, you don't have to. It's not about comparing war stories, everybody. It's not about who's bigger and what's going on. If you're struggling with anything, don't minimize it. It's okay for you to seek mental health and talk to a therapist. Don't compare yourself to other people, everyone. Doesn't matter where you came from and what you're doing, to each their own. Reframe your thoughts and make sure that you know you're successful, where you came from, what you're doing. Don't minimize your accomplishments or goals, everybody, because I've been there, but it ain't happy. It ain't worth doing, everybody. Take care of yourself. Be compassionate. Don't compare yourselves to other people. And everyone, keep it sexy. Make good choices. I'll catch you on the flip side.